Hi guys, I'm Pedix, and in today's tutorial I'll show you how to exactly remake this cool video in After Effects step by step. First, create a new composition and set the resolution to 1080 by 1080. Change the frame rate to 13 FPS and set the duration to 13 seconds. Next, press Ctrl I and import all the files you need. For this project, I'm using 3 suitcase images that I downloaded from the different websites. Once everything is imported, turn on 3D for all the layers. Now switch to the top view and move the suitcases forward or backward on the Z axis. After that, create a new white solid, the same as your composition, and place it below all your layers. Next, create a null object and parent all 3 suitcase layers to it. This lets you move the entire setup with just one layer. To make it stand out even more, add a drop shadow effect to one suitcase. Once you are happy with the settings, copy and paste the effect onto the other 2 layers. Now let's animate everything. Select the null object and add your position keyframes and press F9 to apply easy ease. Open the graph editor, switch to edit speed graph and shape the curve until the movement feels smooth. I usually go for a simple mountain shape curve because it gives me an animation much softer look. Now let's work on the title. Type time first, then duplicate the layer with Ctrl D. Change the second layer to 2, rotate it and minimize 90 degrees, make it a little smaller and place it below the word time. And next, duplicate the layer time, type travel. For this text, turn off the fill, enable the stroke and set it to around 4 pixels. Then create another null object and parent 3 text layers to it. Finally, move the text forward on the Z-axis, scale it down and place it under yellow suitcase. Select the travel text layer and press P to open position proper. Move the point where you want to animation to end and add a position keyframe, then go back a few frames and move the text off to the right so it slides into a place. Select both keyframes and press F9 to apply ease. Next, open the graph editor and switch to the edit speed graph. Adjust the curve until the animation feels nice and smooth. Now let's make it a little more interesting. Apply the opacity flicker effect to the text time. The effects come with the several keyframes, but we only need first 2. So you can safely delete the rest. Select the remaining keyframes, press F9. The travel text should slide in smoothly and the text line should have a nice flicker effect. If you like to use the exact project, you can download the project files from the link in the description. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you in the next tutorial. Peace.